No.
So I don't know what divine right is.
Well, kind of explain the divine right.
I don't really know what that is. I maybe should ask before we started.
No.
Could you explain what divine right is to me? I don't know.
By divine right, you mean like people are like chosen?
I have no clue what that means.
Divine right, as in what we get from Christianity or from being children of Christ?
That I do not absolutely believe in divine rights.
So, can you give me a little bit of an explanation on divine right?
I can't say whether or not I believe in it because I'm not an educated man.
I don't know. I don't really know how to answer that one, I'm gonna be honest.
Divine right. Would you be able to explain that a little bit?
Yeah.
Like, what?
Chosen to what?
Like people are chosen outside of human choice.
Oh, okay. So, no, I don't believe in that.
No. Just because you were born a certain Jerusalem or
That
Israeli
divine right, like you born into some. Okay.
Okay.
Like a superiority?
I don't really
No,
believe in that too
I don't
much.
believe
I
in
think
that.
we're all equal.
Oh, good Lord. Oh, then no.
I don't know what it is.
Like there are just some people who God has appointed them as superior to others.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, sure. Because, God's professed to be the King of Kings.
No.
I'm indifferent on this one. I don't really know.
Well, I was born in the 40 acres and a mule. Since we on this subject, since y'all ain't pay off my ancestors, dog, it's cool because my people show was poor. You know what I'm saying?
were too,
They
though,
live in the
so
inner city,
they're
boy.
paying
They
too,
still
so.
get food stamps. Let me tell you something.
No, I do not believe in that.
We're all equal people.
I believe that everyone brings their own power to the table.
I don't know. That kind of looks like divine right to me. I couldn't do a wheelie.
So, that's out of his mouth. So,
Ain't nothing wrong with food stamp, dog, but we should have came up with the 40 acres and a mule. We could have did it.
I think that God gave man independence and the ability to make decisions.
I believe that power to the people.
I couldn't do a wheelie on a motorcycle.
I know in biblical times, he appointed kings.
I don't think that, a government or a single person is given authority to rule the people like that.
Okay, here's the thing.
No.
Then anointed kings, kings are anointed in his name.
Everyone's going to eat. Everyone's going to bring their own food to the table. But
Victoria says no. I feel like it's dependent on if God's out there. If God's out there, I do, because I do feel like there are people who are more exceptional than others.
But not enough to where people would where everybody wants to be like a very powerful king.
This leads to some very terrible things, in fact.
No,
Divine right. No, it's.
I think you gotta earn
that's
it.
an old ideal.
Yeah.
that-
I believe that everybody should be their own boss.
But however, that's something that I am not completely clear on in terms of my belief. So
I definitely believe in divine right.
And own kind of king in a certain way.
And that people make bad decisions.
served well back in the day that it was used.
Way back in the
utilized,
day,
but
well,
I don't believe that it's something
way
that
back
should be
in the day.
applicable now, or should be something that is
like
is
Aztec back
taken
in
so
the
extra
day.
seriously, because it just kind of segregates and it just shows a lot of prejudice and it
Yeah.
excludes a lot of people.
everyone has a card to play. You can't step on someone else's shoes and expect everyone to be able to play the same or be able to play their own role.
God did not put people in power.
like, I think if God's out there, then yes.
I think it like this. They may be
Unless
born
I don't know
into
what
it.
divine right is.
But where you go? I'm gonna get you the definition, baby. Urban Dictionary. Okay, let me say.
If he's not, then it's impossible, because it would be impossible for divine right to exist if there was no God, because divine right is God has made you kind of superior to others.
As a king or as a president or anything like that.
I think there's some people who do rule who believe that they, are given authority under their God, and they get abusive with it.
That's just
Everyone's their own person.
Yeah.
We all have pros, we all have cons.
Now, how it relates to nowadays with like what you were speaking about earlier, like democracy or what we hold as government, I don't think it aligns with what was necessarily, originally started out as.
So if there is no God, then it's impossible. But if there is, then yeah, I would say that he would definitely appoint others to be, or some specific people to be superior to others.
But unless I feel like this, even though they're born into it, are they mentally ready for it? Because to be born into some high power position, privilege, dealing with a lot of people's lives, and y'all really mature or evil entity on it, or you know what I'm saying, a selfish person, then you don't need. So no, I don't.
So no, I don't believe in that.
It just is very alarming.
Because you see it in everyday life, that people are superior to others.
I think those people just decide to be better than other people.
Oh, and that's a good take too.
Just that you were born.
Yeah, just because you're born,
down.
just because your daddy's Donald Trump, don't mean you ain't gonna get that comb over. You know what I'm saying? That little comb over. I had one last week. I got me some. Little,
You got to fix it.
I got that little spray in. Don't be bald. You know? don't be like Trump. Comb over. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Trump's come over.
But then that's not even just a good or bad thing, because when it was back in the biblical days, we didn't have as many rights and things like that to do as people who weren't just a king or nobles or born in some type of high family or whatever. Regular old citizens and ordinary paupers, they got it bad.
Like they took the action necessary to be better than everyone, like in terms of what they're doing.
I mean, there's some countries that have that happen in it, and it's scary to me.
Trump's better than Biden, though, so.
I don't know, boy. That Biden is a robot. That man ain't real. He looks. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say the N-word. My bad, y'all.
So nowadays, like, you can actually amass to something, and your family can have some type of legacy built about themselves without you having any kind of like royal blood or you know what I mean.
That's a good take as well. And I don't know that there's a real way to even really know.
Jesus, I cuss. He all right. He working on me. But let me tell you, y'all don't think that God cuss. Can I ask one question with your question? Y'all don't think God and Jesus them cuss?
They have to deal with us.
Look what they gotta deal with.
Like, I feel like if there's too much power in one person, then people become more fearful of you and all that kind of stuff. And then, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. Wholeheartedly. There's people that are blue bloods. There's new money, old money, that kind of thing. There's royalty, not really in our country, but in other countries like Great Britain. I don't know. I agree with what Tyrone said.
No, because I think that anyone could just say that they're a god of something or that they are the most powerful of anything. So
no.
Man, I wish I had to live with Tom. You think so? It is,
Yeah.
It's all good off the dribble though, yeah.
But so yeah, I don't know.
Honestly,
Who knows?
like, yeah, I think it's just one of those questions that you ponder, but you don't really come with a definite answer on.
Like,
Right.
Jesus, don't say that fool again. Goddamn.
I agree with that. I agree.
Amen, Jesus. Sorry.
I hope that makes sense. That's the best way I could describe it. Does that make sense? Okay.
don't drink the Kool-Aid.